Underway in Big D on a Friday night. Celia Cullen feeds Jams Wheeler on the first attack. From the right side, Grace Lopez. At the college level, this is Rodriguez, the Olympian for Team Dominican Republic. Light touch from Jams Wheeler gets the Mustangs their first point.
Colon and Lopez are the team kill leaders, and the next hitters have almost 200 kills less than them. Miami needs to establish the middles early so SMU can't camp out on the pins. As far as SMU, Miami is the #1 in total assists and team kills in the ACC. SMU must serve them out of system to make it harder for the Miami offense to have good looks on the attack and score. As well, Miami is 4th in team service aces. SMU needs to focus on getting good passes and not perfect passes, so a tough serve doesn't get their passers out of rhythm. Figuring out who has what seam and communicating early.
Cullen to Foster. From the right side, Tabron all alone on the block.
It's from this year, and they are a huge momentum team. So SMU needs to make sure that they start off strong, and they did just here with Tabron in that block.
Service. Back to Lopez, and again, it's the SMU wall. This time, Tabron teaming up with Nadie Okamore.
Right time, her penetration above the net was amazing. You can see her just getting that.
Decided to relocate and get their games in that weekend here in Dallas. 20 years between matches, but it will not be that long between #2 and #3.
Is someone that SMU is definitely going to be looking to, especially so they don't get into these long rallies with Miami as the night goes.
Yidalise Rosado, the senior out of Puerto Rico on service. Okamore can't hit it through. Now a chance for Tabron. Lopez was there to counter. Miami gets back on the board and regains a 2-point advantage. The Hurricane block party continues. Wilson.
SMU is going to have to continue to try to get good passes so that they can spread out their offense of that middle blocker's hands just before she was able to penetrate the net.
Too much room there between Wilson and the netting. Jams Wheeler trying to get it over the top. Right back to the back row and long. Bolton goes short, pancaked by Rosado. And Natalie Foster hitting it right back at Rosado and gets the point.
Middles during that timeout that they had during the challenge call.
Nice Chimay. Hurricanes can close it out. And of course it goes right back to Heredia Cologne. SMU preaches fast starts, did not get one in this match. We'll see how the Mustangs rebound. That's a good beginning to set 2 as Nia Chimay. 3-2 Hurricanes. Rosado put it into play. Now Chimay into the campfire. Cullen to Foster, and we saw some firepower.
The offense and definitely mixing up their tools for these SMU Mustangs is going to be key in this set because, again, like those Miami defenders are playing really, really well and getting everything up.
Dahlia Wilson denied by Chimay. Now Tabron. The back row, Foster and Tabron are there. 4 blocks for SMU.
I wouldn't say that Natalie Foster is. She's already had 6 kills on 8 attempts, hitting .625, and that's her 2nd block of the night.
Here's Chimay with the Mustangs leading by 2. Lopez hits the back line.
30 attempts on this game already, and the next people have only 6 and to get that attack, but just couldn't do it with Nadie Okamore.
Chimay denied, but the Mustangs keep this point alive. Heredia Cologne met at the net.
Tempo to Cologne that the defender just couldn't get back and make sure that she could cover the ball. I saw her trying to make her way back in transition, but was just caught on her heels.
Rosado, the senior. Here's Chimay. Gushing, Chimay, and Okamore there.
Something that I would not want to see as a hitter, you can see Okamore getting over.
Here's Ellie Bolton. Dahlia Wilson.
Majority of the swings for Miami and doing great, hitting .522, being very efficient.
Moisito on service. That run ends in a hurry. That matters a great deal for each one of those teams. If they can hold those spots, they'll be hosting SMU, hoping for some moody magic in the first and second rounds. Sarah says her best volleyball still ahead of her. Can't see a ceiling, but long on her service.
I think the Mustangs definitely need to keep pulling the tools out of the toolbox, which means that you keep needing to stay aggressive on the hit, but also mixing in those tips and roll shots to keep. You would never know right now. They're remaining with their composure, but it doesn't seem like they're being super aggressive.
Okamore. Oh my!
And maybe
Cullen to Foster. Heredia Cologne going down the line. Chimay is there. Now Wheeler. Wheeler fed on back-to-back attempts.
But Natalie Foster said no, and she was able to get that one up.
2-point SMU lead. Wheeler keeps it off the floor. Tabron sends it over. Light touch there from Carr. Wheeler. Still going. Okamore ends the point. She got up to 42 in the Mustangs' win over North Carolina on Sunday. Okamore with another block. Went on a 5-0 run earlier in this set. 3 in a row right now. Make it 4. The Queen. Mustangs would have picked up the point there, but right. It does go to the Hurricanes, pulling them within 5. Here's Tabron. Heredia Cologne. Now Chimay met by Gushing. Here's Chimay, team leading 3.4 kills per set. In conference, she's been even better, 4.1. Lopez getting back in on the action. 13 aces for her this season. Cullen to Wheeler. Heredia Cologne, Foster, and Cullen. Team back up again.
Too close to the pin. You could see Cologne. She had a little bit of an awkward approach and had to about volleyball. I think Natalie Foster should also get the ace for that because she was a huge contributor, and Nadie Okamore being able to get that kill.
Another ace. Check myself there. Foster has had 5 aces 3 times this year. The first one against Nebraska. 23-17. Cullen over to Wheeler. Mustangs to set point. The leader in kills in the Atlantic Coast Conference. Chimay can't close out the set yet. Gushing to Bolton. Now Cullen feeds Wheeler to close. Set 3. SMU dropped set 1, 25-20. Stormed back with wins in set 2 and set 3. Badenhorst.
So you've got to find ways to score.
Off the tape and over. Rodriguez feeding Heredia Cologne. Gushing picks up the ace.
Momentum has definitely been going back and forth for the Mustangs and the Hurricanes tonight, and right now it's definitely on the Hurricane side.
From the back row, it's Nia Chimay with her team leading by 4, 17-13. Off the tape, Heredia Cologne, dug out by Tabron. Now Wheeler, diving by Rosado to keep it alive. Behind the back shot by Heredia Cologne, and then Heredia Cologne there on the block.
She should. I don't think we see this many times. Hit behind her head and then turned around to get the block. That's a
couple of weeks ago, after wins over Stanford and Cal, had 71 assists in those 2 wins. And Heredia Cologne coming out of the timeout, 11 kills. Went over on the block. That is a new season high for Heredia Cologne. The Miami Roofing Company in business on Friday night with the scorekeepers. And the point remains with SMU.
Call is confirmed, there's no touch.
No touch. Gushing at Brooke Frazier. Now Tabron. Miami unable to get it across.
That's happened a couple times on the Hurricane side tonight, where it's kind of unknown who is going to get that third ball. Definitely a few too many communication errors.
Where the Hurricanes belong, by winning them all. Put your head down and get up at the end of the season and show that group that the Miami Hurricanes should be dancing for a 4th consecutive year. Heredia Cologne blocked by Okamore and Tabron to close out the evening. Mustangs win in 4.